Bubble Fun, a bubbly little story about games and enjoyment. A whimsical book with amazing pictures and unusual techniques that will make any child want to grab the wand and become a bubble scientist. Wow! As Tristan observed the man creating bubbles on the street corner, he said, large bubbles, small bubbles, and tiny bubbles as well. A wand shoots bubbles, some of which drop on his shoe. Bubbles everywhere, on the ground, in the air, and blowing in the wind with a popping sound. Their shape is so true to form, and their colors are like a rainbow. Bubbles, bubbles all around. Take a look, that one is blue. To himself, Tristan thought, I simply need to figure out how to produce those bubbles. He approached the man and inquired about his method of doing it. Excuse me, sir, Tristan said, I would like to know how to generate bubbles because I have never seen anything like that. The most exquisite objects I have ever laid eyes on are these. After stopping his bubble blowing, the man grinned and remarked, Why, thank you, young man. I inquired how someone made bubbles when I observed someone blowing bubbles when I was roughly your age. He informed me, and once I got going, I was unable to stop. Give me a minute, I'll blow some more. After finishing, he glanced at Tristan, smiled, and asked, Would you like to try blowing some? Could I? Tristan cried out. The largest bubble Tristan had ever seen shot up into the sky as he took hold of the wand, dipped it, and slowly maneuvered it through the air. He let out a delighted squeal. The speaker went on to discuss a few key points to keep in mind when blowing bubbles. Tristan said, I can remember that. How do I make the wands in the solution, though? The man said to himself, I'll tell you once I blow a few more bubbles. Then he stretched his arms, dipped a wand in each hand, and started to spin. Before long, a wall of bubbles appeared. Tristan lost sight of the man due to the abundance of bubbles. A laugh then sounded, and he heard pop, pop. A broken bar pop, pop, pop. A broken bar pop, pop. A broken bar pop. A piece of paper was lying on the sidewalk and the man vanished along with the bubbles. Tristan stooped to take it up. It was exactly what he required to get going. A Bubble Scientist's Essential Handbook. A pop. Don't forget to try out the basic solution. An increased amount of glycerin, sugar, or syrup can create a more robust bubble. Excuses might undermine your resolution. Pop, pop, simply double, triple, or quadruple the components if you require extra. Pop, pop, a pop. Remember what I told you before? If you create your bubble solution, act like a scientist and do experiments to create the combination that you find pleasing. Glycerin is used in all solutions, although it is pricey. Recall that you can substitute sugar or even light corn syrup, such as Karo. It's advisable to prepare your mixture and set it aside for a day. This strengthens the bubble. But don't be alarmed. As soon as you make it, you can use it. Keep your mixture in an airtight container. To dip your wand, pour your solution onto a shallow tray or dish. Verify that it fits slightly larger than the wand you intend to use. To get better bubbles, make sure your wand can absorb part of the fluid. To enable the smooth wire wand to absorb the solution, cover it with a piece of fabric. Gently blow into or move the wand through the air. Bubbles can be caught or bounced if you are cautious. Usually, they emerge from grease, dust, or grime. So put on some light gloves and start bubble hunting. When blowing bubbles, try not to shake or mix your bubble solution too much. Water additives or minerals may have an impact on your solution. Using distilled water or boiling your water for a few minutes and letting it cool is advised. Remember to find an adult to boil the water. Enjoy yourself. Simple bubble solutions. Hey, 1/4 cup liquid dish soap should be added to a mixing bowl. 1 teaspoon of sugar should be added to the blend. Light corn syrup or glycerin might be used in its place. Mix the ingredients gently until the sugar is dissolved. Pop, pop, Pour about half a cup of water into your mixing basin. Stir in 2 tablespoons of dish soap in liquid form. Add 1 spoonful of light corn syrup and stir. Sugar or glycerin can be used in its place. Pop, pop, pop. Mix 1 cup of warm water with half a cup of powdered soap. Add 2 teaspoons of light syrup, sugar, or glycerin and mix. Recall, if your solution doesn't work with a wand, don't discard it. Construct bubble falls. Take your solution outside and blow into it using a straw. Enjoy playing with the countless bubbles. Simple ones make use of your imagination and creativity. A wand can be made out of anything that holds the solution across it. It is more difficult to blow the bubble when the wand is larger. Try a few household chores. A mixing spoon with slots. A little strainer. Create one. Create any form you like with a pipe cleaner, chenille craft stem, and then attach another for the handle. A coat hanger may be bent into any shape by an adult, even a circle. For optimal effects, cover it with a cloth. Insert yarn through the 2 straws. Verify that one of the straws has the knot. Dip the yarn into the solution using the straws as handles. Take it out slowly and toss it around. Although it's challenging, the result will be an enormous bubble. Tristan said as he sprinted down the street. I can't wait to get home. Bubble fun. A frothy, little tale of fun and games. A playful book full of wonderful illustrations and quirky tricks that will have every child wanting to reach for the wand and become a bubble scientist.